to Grown Women Talk. I'm Kia.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Chere.
Y'all, guess what we got today?
Woo.
Cousin! Y'all asked, and here she is.
That's right. That's
we
right.
having cocktails with Cousin today because it is a special day. If you all remember, a couple of weeks ago, I gave my story about hitting the reset button, and today it's Shere's turn. Yay! She's going to talk about hitting the reset button today, and we are so excited. But of course, we need a lovely libation so that we can tell that story today. So we're so excited because Cousin has a special one for her today. But before Cousin gets started, Shere has a great announcement again today.
Friends, we want to remind you we are giving away a $50 gift certificate to MAC. You remember we did the concealer show, so you all can buy concealer, any of our favorites that we talked about, lipsticks, whatever you want.
That's right.
We just need you to subscribe, like, and make a comment. In your comment somewhere, say that you would like to get the MAC gift certificate so we know who to pick.
That's
And
right.
don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We're looking for you.
We're looking for you. That's great. All right, so without further ado, Cousin!
Uh-oh.
Hey everybody. No, I'm joking. Okay, so for today, people, we are doing a fabulous drink for one of the co-hosts for the most.
Yay!
And today, as a special thing, I'm doing my spin on it. It is a sparkling strawberry martini.
Yay!
With a hint of lemon and a bit of basil. You're going to get it. It's going to be everything perfect. And I'm going to give you the virgin aspect of it also.
Nice.
Thank you.
You understand?
And that's for everybody who has been asking
for.
Cousin delivers.
I got you. Okay, so first, as we always do, we want to, We want to sweeten and sugar the rim. Again, we're going to take a little bit, which I've already cut, lemon. We're going to take it around the rim. We're trying to make this very appeasing to my girl's eyes over
I
here.
love it.
And give her something she hasn't had before. So I'm going to move this out the way a little bit.
Okay.
And I take it, and what I did was I went and got some red sugar granules that you can get. It could be baking sugar granules or whatever, or you can add, take regular sugar granules and add food coloring. So now all I'm doing is taking it and of course going around the rim. This give it that ambiance and look.
Look. See, y'all.
Okay, so I'm setting this to the side here.
Oh,
Now
beautiful.
here's what's going to take it to another aspect. So now what I'm doing is I have slices of lemon that I added. I'm dropping the lemon in the bottom of each glass, and you'll see why. It's for the look and for the taste. Okay, so I'm dropping real nicely, finely sliced if you can. That's a little big right there, but we're not talking about it. Okay, so the next aspect that I'm doing is, here's where it gets real gritty. I went and I sliced strawberries very thin, and I'm taking and I'm putting them in a nice little glass pitcher here.
Y'all,
And
they
here's the
smell
new
so
muddle.
good.
They do.
Taking this. This is a muddler, you guys. You can use this too. And I'm muddling this down. Because the spin on this is what everybody doesn't do. And that's what Cousin will do. That's adding a whole different aspect. I'm going to muddle this down until it's nothing. So that berry taste and infusion is everything. So now, okay, I'm muddling down, muddling down, muddling down, muddling down, muddling down. So you see that, people? It's muddled down to basically almost mush, but you still have chunks of great strawberry in it. Okay, we'll take it, move this to the side. Now here's where we start to make this drink.
Uh-oh.
Y'all ready to sit down? Okay, so what I have today is I have a strawberry lemonade SVEDKA. Now, if you're non-alcoholic, you can substitute the SVEDKA with coconut water. Which you can do that with pretty much anything just to give it that creamy flavor that you might be looking for, but not the alcoholic aspect of it. So I have the SVEDKA, I have simple syrup, a little bit of lime juice, and this is where the sparkle comes in. LaCroix is off the meters these days. So I have a basic berry LaCroix drink, and all we're going to do is a splash of that. Doesn't need to be overly saturated, just something real good. So, okay, we're going to take this. Let me add a little bit of my ice on it. Come on, back up now, back up. I'm in the lab.
That's too funny. The lab.
Y'all,
So, of course, you know how I am with the drink. So, I'm on the heavy side. Not the light side.
Yes,
indeed.
So, okay, and for my babe here, I'm gonna do one shot because it's maybe I'll do two.
Because they get out of the way.
Maybe I'll do two, right there. Okay, and then I'll do just an ounce of the simple syrup. We're gonna do one of each. Ounce of simple. Try to make it a little simple. Ounce of lime juice. This is a very easy drink, you guys. Also a little bit of lime juice. Wow.
It's delicious.
Oh,
Write
I
us
just
when
lost
you make
that.
it. Write us.
Yes.
No biggie.
Oh, yeah.
And then the top. Because I have to make this really special. And shake it like a little salt shaker right there. Now this is where it gets really pretty. I'm taking the glass. And what I'll do is I'll pour just a little up. Yeah, I might need a little spoon, people. I'm sorry. I wasn't on full prep mode. Yeah, she had a little bit of the goodness in it. There it is. That's okay. We still talking about a summer favorite. I'm sitting here. Let me get my little people ready over here in this corner.
You're so high class. You always say that. I love it.
And then we do
That's just
the
exquisite.
sprinkle and the...
Is that beautiful?
I shook it. Baby, ain't no stirring. Oh, you can, but...
Don't bother, cousin. I'm
And
sorry,
put the
cousin.
strawberry slice on it.
Sorry,
and what I
cousin.
did was I froze it. I froze the strawberries, which helped it to sit a little better.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Wow.
And I don't want to stir, but because cousin said, "Do you want to stir it?"
I'm sorry. Leave it to her.
I'm not a big
to do her
stirrer.
thing.
And then wait a minute, where's my basil, people? Because you got to do the drops.
Have y'all ever seen
That's
this
beautiful.
gorgeous?
It smells amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
I think it might sit her down though. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Y'all,
It's
it's delicious.
oh, okay.
Oh my
Thank you.
God, it's beautiful.
This is beautiful and delicious.
Thank you,
Summer
cousin.
drink, people, summer drink. Again, remember your components. Oh, I didn't put the sparkle in it.
Just give her a shot on top.
That's what the LaCroix was for.
That's because Andre kept asking all these questions.
Oh,
Don't
she-
bring Andre in
That's
the
all you
kitchen.
need.
You have
Don't.
to, you have
Because she
to.
made me miss the last little sprig of component,
Love it.
which is the
Sorry.
LaCroix. Let me know how the
Yeah.
LaCroix tastes with it. It's good. It's good. Okay. Now let me make my girls a drink over here.
Yes.
And y'all make y'all one too.
Yes.
Thanks, cousin.
See you guys.
Yeah.
We certainly want to thank our cousin for this beautiful drink.
Yes.
She has exceeded our expectations.
Indeed
as
she
usual.
has.
So thank you, cousin.
Yes, cousin. Thank you.
So getting right down to it, friends, we want to talk grown talk today. No children allowed. This is my day to talk about reset. And I'll tell you the truth, when I think about the word reset, I think about the biggest reset I have ever had to make in my life. A reset that actually changed my life. And that was resetting after divorce. And I'm going to talk to you about it today. We're just going to get right down to it because the word says that they were healed by their testimony. And so if you don't share, someone else can't learn from what you've gone through. It's a waste. So I don't want to waste what I've been through. I want to let you know at one time I was married. This was years ago now. And one day we woke up and things were different. My husband wanted something else in life. And you know, we have the power to choose. So this is not about his choice, but it's about how I felt when he made the choice. After he made the choice, after he left the relationship, how did I feel? Well, I felt these words: abandoned, rejected, lonely, ashamed, scared, depressed, and like a failure. And how many of you have felt like that? I'm certainly grateful for those of you viewers who have written us about your relationships and how you felt and reached out to us. Well, I'm hoping that my story can shed some light and let you know that there is life after divorce. And that's what my reset is about. So even in all of those emotions that I was feeling, a lot of times I felt alone. And you remember Andrea sharing about her sister friend who was able to allow us to share her story. When she was alone, they would check in on her. And so family and friends did the same for me. So that does work. You know, when I was alone, I was not alone long in depression. Someone would knock on my door. My mother was the largest light in my life, and I thank God for her. She was our pastor. She was a licensed therapist and my best friend. So those of us who are parents, don't forget to be there for your children. In any case, she helped to get me out of this muck and mire that I was in. And so you remember the words that I gave you about abandonment and all of those things. And I dwelt there for a while, but then my faith kicked in. And I said, wait a minute.
That's right.
This is the perfect time to reset, to start all over again. And your prayer can be anything. My prayer, honestly, quite honestly, was, God, make me fabulous. Make me fabulous. Thank you, best friend. And God is so awesome. We're going to post a picture of me at my heaviest weight, which was 240 pounds. That's how much I weighed at the time of the separation and divorce. And many said that could have been part of the reason why. Who knows, you know. But I saw some of you, or one of our special subscribers at the hair salon, and she asked for me to share more about my weight loss story. It happens to coincide with the reset. When I asked God to make me fabulous, I asked him to help me lose the weight. And so from 240, you all know who have seen the other fitness video, that I went down to 140. I'm about at the middle of that range right now, so I have not gained all the weight back. It is a victory. And so some of the things that I did in the reset was to start working out. And for me, that was the Paula Abdul video. Now, first when I got the workout video, she dances, and some of you know I like to dance. How many of you know I saw all of them calisthenics and sat down and had a pita chip? I said, y'all go ahead, Paula, y'all look great. Keep it up. Right? But one of the other things I did was consistency. So I'm going to list a couple of things that I did in the reset. You know, one was I got busy working out, and consistency. I would turn that tape on every day. So I would start off maybe doing one step with them, and then I would sit down and have another chip. I'm being real.
I love it. That's right. Be real.
That's what you can do amongst friends.
That's right.
Y'all be trying to bring it to you real.
That's right.
No pretense. And then after a few days, I could do more of the steps with them until I could do the whole video. And I would do that at least 5 days a week. So getting busy with Paula Abdul. Dancing was my thing. So I went to the library. Can you believe it? Library, just these two go. But I rented that back in the day. And now you can get it on YouTube. You can just Google Paula Abdul, or any workout that you like, you could do a couple days a week. Consistency was the other thing. I reduced my portions. So instead of eating on a regular plate, I would eat on a saucer. So I would just, automatically have smaller portions. That helped. I reduce my carbs to almost none, except for if it's a special occasion or you're out with friends. And H2O, water. And back then I was eating a lot of grapefruit. I can't do a lot of acid now, but grapefruit cuts fat. So that's good. If you like grapefruit, add that to your diet. So those are some of the things that I did. In my prayer, I also asked God to make me fabulous emotionally. So in my career, that reset was a setup for an upgrade, a complete upgrade in my lifestyle. So after that divorce, I became the first female clinical director for one of the programs in alcohol and substance abuse at a major hospital system. I'm not going to give it to you, but just to say, the first female clinical director is major. So he upgraded me. And then I was the first black therapist at another program for yet another major hospital system. And so all of these, may not have happened had it not been for the pain that God turned around.
Yes.
And what happened was the pain that I went through gave me a depth in my work that cannot be provided by paper and book knowledge. There is a depth to what I offer as a healer. Those of us in the healthcare business are healers. We help people heal. And so I'm able to do that much better now, knowing firsthand what devastation feels like. And to be honest, that's what came out of my reset. And I was able to raise 2 adult boys, to be successful, people who contribute to society. I'm so proud of them. And I thank God for their father, who has been there every step of the way, as a wonderful father for them, and we co-parent together. So I'm grateful. And also, those who want to know a little bit more about my story, check out my book. I was a contributing author in this book called Soul Sisters.
Yay!
Oh my God, that's
awesome! Which is authored by Ambassador Suzan Johnson Cook, an amazing, amazing woman. And I thank you, Aunt Sujay, for giving me an opportunity to share my story in your book. And here I was able to write the story and turn it into a meditation. And so if you all want to see that, you can go to barnesandnoble.com and order the book there for a small price, because it was years ago. And in the book, there are rich, rich stories of other women who have reset and taken themselves higher, and you too can do it. This is a book of devotions for and from African American, Latina, and Asian women. So do go out and get it. You all, thank you so much for listening to my story, and I hope you reset every chance you get.
Absolutely.
Upgrade your life.
Upgrade your life.
Reset is just a chance, an opportunity to upgrade.
I love that.
Gosh.
You know what, y'all? This is so great for us. We're reacting like this because we didn't know what she was going to talk about.
Right.
As we share our reset stories with you all, we don't tell each other first what our reset is. We've experienced it together. You know what I mean? But what we're going to share, we don't know. And so this was so beautiful what you shared today. And thank you for being that transparent today with our friends out there, because the real thing with this whole series, you all, is that we want to share our experiences so that you feel empowered, as Chere just shared, to hit the reset button in your lives. And we are so excited.
Absolutely. You said it was, I'm blown away because I said, oh, she's going to talk about the weight loss, you know. But I'm thankful for the surprise and the reminder and of what is possible. And I love how you ask God for that to be fabulous. And He has really done that and more.
Yes.
And I think the best is yet to come.
Yay!
I'm so excited.
The best
is yet to come. Amen. And so, this is the thing, that we would know our sister's story.
That's right.
Because not only do we become her keeper of her treasures,
that's right.
But we also really become connected.
Yes.
And so that was powerful, Chere. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. And Andrea, if you could, before we leave today, give them our notice about what we're going to be reading.
Yes.
You all already know that we're reading the book Hunger.
Yes, by Roxane Gay.
Yes,
I'm sorry, I had a copy.
I don't know what we did with our copy, but we'll put it up on the screen for you all. But we are reading Hunger. We want you all to read it too, by Roxane Gay. It is a very deep piece of work.
It is deep.
Yes.
You need to be ready for it.
Yes, be ready for it. And
That's
we're excited about bringing that to you next week. And we already talked about our giveaway. So don't forget about the giveaway.
Don't forget.
Yes, and please subscribe.
Woo!
Hit the subscribe
Thank you for
button.
sharing it and telling your friends. We
Yes.
have so many more subscribers this week than last, so thank you.
Yes, and so, as we like to say, until next time, get ready.
Reset.
And go.
Bye, friends.